Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my journey to Platinum. Now in this game, as you can see, we are playing Jhin Bard against Miss Fortune Leona. And yeah, so nothing really too out of the ordinary in terms of that. And if we take a look at the rest of the team comps, Shyvana jungle isn't something you see too much these days. Obviously her main role is jungle, but Shyvana just herself isn't really a champion you see too much these days. And she was actually in the poll for potential reworking champions as well. So some of you may have even voted for her to get a rework soonish. But yeah, looking at the rest, they have an Ivern jungle, which you don't see too often. He's really, really strong at the moment, but you just don't see him very often. Mid lane, Lux Veigar, again, very standard, very standard. But yeah, overall nothing too out of the ordinary, I wouldn't say, in terms of summoner spells or anything like that either. Now, I did take Cleanse, obviously, because of the Leona, but also because of Ivern and Veigar as well, if they do show up in the lane. That makes it a little bit difficult for me to really do too much if I have that much CC coming towards me. In terms of how the lane should go, both sides are pretty aggressive, I would say, obviously. I would say that Miss Fortune... I actually don't really 100% know which one of us out of Jhin and Miss Fortune deals more damage immediately. My gut instinct would be to say Miss Fortune, but after using her Love Tap passive, yeah, I don't know if she really does all that much damage. Okay, so Leona is in this bush, so we'll just let Bard walk in there first. Okay, but she walked into lane, so it doesn't particularly matter. Now she could, in theory, jump on us here, but I feel like we would out-trade them if she decided to do that. So we will just make sure that we get these minions. Now I did walk up a little bit far there and get hit by Miss Fortune's Q bounce. So we'll just get some damage onto both of them there with my Q. Now obviously we do kind of want to hit level 2 before them, so that the Miss Fortune Leona can't just instantly jump on us with the CC and the slows. So we'll make sure that we hit level 2 at least at the same time as them here. Avoid out on that Miss Fortune Q bounce there. And we will get some damage off on the Miss Fortune there too. That is one of the good things that Jhin can do. Oh, okay, and Leona just completely whiffed her E there, so that's even better for us. Now I did get minion blocked a little bit, which is why I ended up fourth shotting that other caster minion. I wasn't in range to fourth shot either of them, so it doesn't particularly matter. But still, just a little bit of a creep block there. Oh, okay. Bard is just going to one-shot that minion. Just stand back a little bit so that we don't get jumped on by Leona. And try and guard these a little... Oh, okay. So I did actually get hit by that. And they did manage to get rid of one of them, but I will go and grab the other hot chocolate there. Okay, so nothing blown either side really. We'll just put a trap in that bush there in case Leona walks into it. Then maybe we can get a W off on her and Bard stun or something. But they did also see us put it in there, so... But we all managed to get a fourth shot off onto Leona there. Okay, we all managed to get some damage off on her there. Okay, and I think that slow is going to be too much for me to really catch up to her there. I was considering the flash Q auto with my fourth shot. But yeah, just the slow from Miss Fortune made it a little bit difficult to actually catch up to him, I feel like. Which is why I didn't go too ham for it. Okay, now it looks like... Oh, okay. They've found Ivern over there. But I'm not really sure whether I can help out too much, so I will just continue farming over here. Because I don't have ult or anything to join the fight from a further distance. So it's just a safer option for me to carry on getting that farm, I think. Now, unfortunately, Miss Fortune did also get a kill out of that. And I think Veigar as well, yep. So we'll just make sure that we push this wave in before kind of walking away. Now, I don't have a lot of mana here, so I kind of just want to back. Ideally, I would want to back with 1300 gold. But this is a good back opportunity for me, so I don't really want to miss out on it. So I'll just grab a pickaxe and then head back into lane. And yeah, there we go. That amount of mana should regenerate by the time I get back into lane properly. So Miss Fortune has managed to stop the wave kind of there, but it is pushing towards us, as you can see from how fast my minions are dying in comparison to hers. So this wave should push... Oh, actually, because of the way the minions are focusing, maybe not. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's pretty even, actually, but I think it will push into me slightly. Yeah, it will, as well, because of her wave obviously getting there quicker. That's one of the things I always seem to forget about wave control, is that if it's on her side, then obviously her wave is going to arrive quicker to help the push. So, in that sense, of course, it's going to push into us, but not when I'm queuing the wave, obviously. But I also don't want to miss out on too many minions. We'll get a bit of damage. Ow, that hurt. Just make sure we don't miss out on that cannon minion there. We will manage to get this healing from Bard there. Okay, Bard is going to take a chunk of damage there as well. Oh, okay. That looked kind of funky. We kind of have to walk up here and try and help the Shyvana now. Yeah, we are in a very sticky situation now. Again, can't really do too much here. Hopefully one of them follows it, but they aren't. So yeah, I don't really have my ult or anything to try and help out here. Okay, we are going to be able to get both of them though. Okay, and Lux is going to get that kill on her. If I W'd a little bit earlier, I would have been able to get it, but that's okay. The main thing is we get the dragon, and now we should be able to push out this wave before backing. So all in all, actually pretty decent. That went a lot better than I actually thought it was going to. So not bad at all. And we will be able to get our ult here as well. Just throw this down there. Just try and get this wave pushed out a bit quicker. Okay, now we will actually just grab this hot chocolate and now head off. Oh, and our Lux is DC'd, which is never a good sign. Hopefully she comes back. But, you know, there have been plenty of times where they don't come back. If she does completely DC, then we should be able to get an early surrender and mitigated LP losses. But she has come back. So, that's good at least. So I did manage to pick up 1 kill and 1 assist there. As I said, I could have picked up 2 kills if I'd been faster on my W. Or if I'd just played it a bit better in general, I think. But that's okay. Just let my Bard know that I do have my ult. Obviously we probably can't just go right in on them immediately. Okay, we will manage to hit the Leona there with our W. But obviously not the one we were really wanting to go on. So we'll just try and stick around here, make sure that if Leona does jump on us, then she's going to be jumping into our tower range. And it looks like Lux also got a shutdown onto the Vega there, which is amazing. So we will just be a bit careful. So we have seen them, but yeah. Okay. We are going to get hit by the Leona's CC there. We will be able to just ult for this as well. Okay. Okay. We aren't going to be able to get anything there, unfortunately. Oh, not sure if we're going to be able to get anything off of this. And we aren't. We're going to actually die for it. Well, not us specifically, but our team. We are going to be able to get her though. Okay, so we'll just chase that Ivern off a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit unfortunate there. I'd have to look at the replay or something to see if I could have potentially altered better or something there. We'll throw a trap down here just to, again, push this wave out quicker. Now Ivern is obviously chilling around this bush. Hopefully we can get a tower plate. That's sort of my main goal at the moment. Let's just get this tower plate before leaving, which is awesome. So we'll do that and just head out. Now, if the Ivern sticks around, then that could be an issue because he could just stop us from backing. When I really want to go back and get... I want to get a Cloak of Agility first, I think. So we'll get a Cloak of Agility and head off. Hopefully Shyvana will be able to make it out of here. Looks like she will with her movement speed from her W. Now, I don't have anything up here really, so they need to be a little bit careful. I can't help out with anything. It looks like they are going to stop going after those two, but Lux is going to go back to her lane against the Veigar, and she's going to get caught out, probably die here if Veigar has ult. Yep. That's very unfortunate there. Okay, we'll manage to push this wave out and get just an even wave for us here. Darius is going to kill our Nasus, who is actually quite far behind in CS. He's actually also going to kill Bard. I don't know why Bard was up there. When I'm coming back into lane, Bard really shouldn't, in my opinion. Oh, okay. And looks like I'm just dead here as well. Yep. Alright, so Leona and Misfortune both ulted me there. If Bard hadn't gone up top lane, he could have ulted as well and saved me, but that's okay. Things happen, I suppose. I also probably should have been a bit more careful, knowing that Leona and Misfortune had ults up. So, obviously not all Bard's fault, but he definitely shouldn't have been in top lane in that situation. I don't really think that Bard and Nasus were going to go and do too much against a Darius. So I do have ult and my Gale Force. But yeah, I don't have my cleanse for another 25 seconds, and I don't really know why Bard is trying to destroy that wave so quickly. But hey. Just throw a trap in that bush. I don't know if they actually backed or not. But Leona shouldn't have ult back up now or anything. Oh! Here she is. I did manage to dodge out on the E at least. Okay, we are going to get her there. We'll just get some fruit here before going for the dragon. So good thing Bard was around there to sort of help us out. So they are going to send the Rift Herald mid lane while we just secure this dragon. Bard shouldn't be up there, I don't think, at this point. I think it's a little bit risky for him to be there. We'll just make sure that we get this ward. And go back to farming mid lane. I mean bot lane, sorry. Okay, looking at CS, I'm actually ahead of the Misfortune, but she's got 5 kills. So, she is obviously ahead in terms of gold and stuff like that. Okay, so we aren't going to manage to land our W there. We'll just go for these ults here. Hopefully we can get the Leona or something. Yep, we can manage to get Leona, which is good. Obviously I would have wanted the shutdown on the Misfortune, but, you know, that wasn't possible. Oh, okay. So Veigar is going to flash out of that. Okay, now I'm going to get caught over here. Hopefully I can make it out of the minion range. Okay, just get a little bit of lifesteal off of them there. Cool. Now we'll just back here. And hopefully I don't get... Oh, okay, Misfortune's coming around, so I'll just dump a trap in there before running further away into this bush. Okay, so I can't really get too much off of that back. But I will be able to get... yeah, I'll get Mercury Treads this game, I think, just because of the amount of CC they have and the magic damage that they will have from the Veigar, as well as some from the Ivern. So we'll head back down into the bot lane here. But yeah, looks like most of my team is sort of hanging out around mid. Misfortune probably will be able to get this tower, I would say. Especially with Leona showing up there. Yeah, she's got her Demolish proc as well. So cannot really do anything there. We'll just get those minions and then ping our cooldowns a little bit. So Veigar is still around mid lane. I don't know where Ivern is chilling out right now. Shyvana is hanging around our bot lane, which is nice for us. So this game isn't looking great at the moment, but I have carried these Jhin games before. So as long as we can stay relevant, then hopefully we should be able to do something. Okay, that was a very wasted Bard ult. But that is a-okay. Shyvana kind of got a little bit caught out too as well, I think. So we'll head up towards the mid lane. We won't surrender, we'll chuck that up there. Just so that it doesn't keep popping up and tilting us or anything like that. Darius is heading after Nasus. And we will also just chuck a trap down here. And we can probably throw another one down as well. We can. There we are, just going to have to flash out of this, unfortunately. And we'll be able to get those minions as well, at least. Now we do have our ult here. I'm not sure if Shyvana really wants to go for it, but it looks like she's thinking about it. Veigar is also pushing down in the bot lane, so we need to be aware of that. It looks like he's leaving now, which he is. Will we potentially be able to catch him out though? We will. With the help of our Gale Force there. So that is great. I thought we'd do a little bit more upfront damage to him, to be honest, but I guess not. So we do have our ult here, so we can help if need be. We'll get the kill on Misfortune there. Don't know how he managed to miss the first shot, but that's okay. Okay, and now Darius is around here, so we need to be a little bit careful of that. Yeah, we're not going to get caught out from that or anything, so nothing to really worry about there. Now we do actually need to be careful of Darius, especially because of Stride Breaker as well. So even walking up into range where he normally wouldn't be able to get us, he potentially will be able to get us anyway. So we do need to be just aware of that. Okay, I'm not going to be able to hit him with my W there, unfortunately. If we had, then maybe we could have got a kill on him. Throw our trap down there and keep going for this dragon. Okay, we'll throw another trap over here. But he's not going to be able to be slow because of Ghost. Well, Bard's going to get that kill, but that's all good. Okay, we are just going to get out of here. Okay, Bard's going to get that kill as well. Get a root off onto her there. We can still go for this, 100%. Okay, well, I guess my jungler just... Oh, Shyvana! That's okay. And also Misfortune got the shield just as I Gale Forced in, which was very unfortunate, shall we say. But hey, that kind of stuff just happens sometimes. We should have easily won that fight with how low they were. Yeah, and Bard's ults this game aren't amazing. He's had some decent ones, but they've all been either average or just kind of bad. So we aren't in range to really get this Ivern right now. If we ult for it, we can get it, but I'm not sure if I really want to ult for it right now. Okay, now I'll ult for it. Okay, that will give Nasus a kill. Not because I was trying to give Nasus a kill, but because I missed my shots. Someone also does need to go up and stop the Darius, which it looks like Shyvana is trying to do right now. He will get the tower up there, but I will just back now as well, because there's nothing really for me to do around here, and I can also get my collector. So we will just head back into probably bot lane now. Now that we've also got our second item. So Misfortune's got her Kraken Slayer and Collector, and I've got my Gale Force and Collector. So we're on similar kind of footing, I would suppose. She's also got a extra rated Dirk though, because of all her extra kills. Her 6 extra kills to be precise. We will try and head into mid lane here and see if we can do anything. Oh, we will manage to get the Misfortune as well. Awesome. So I will actually just stick around here, try and get this Gromp maybe. Before getting these minions that are coming up. Great, now we'll head back over towards mid side because it looks like something could potentially happen over here. With the way that the teams are sort of stacking up. So Darius is going to go into the bot lane. And push that out. We'll see if we can push out this mid lane, I guess, or not, maybe. I don't know. Are they on the Baron? No, I don't think they are. So I don't have cleanse for another 15 seconds. So we'll just ult for this. We'll get the kill on Leona. And another Dark Harvest stack as well. So that's great for us again. So Ivan will be coming around the outside here. Oh, Misfortune ult there is going to stop us from pushing that anymore. Which means that Darius is going to get that tower for us getting no tower. We will go for 2 longswords here. And we do need help here. Okay, we will just flash out of that in case. Looking at it now, I don't think it was actually going to hit me. But that is a-okay. Okay, we will manage to get the kill onto the Darius there. We do need to be careful of Misfortune here. We get just a little bit of damage onto the Ivern. Just try and make him run away a bit. Okay, we'll get some CS there. And okay, everyone's going to make it out by the looks of it, which is great. Amazing, amazing. So we have ult back up in 20 seconds. Leona's somewhere around there. But we will get the kill onto the Ivern there as well. So we are starting to catch up in kills to Misfortune, which is obviously very helpful for us. And we will manage to get Misfortune there. And just get a bit more damage onto the Leona. Okay, Leona will flash out of the way though. So we won't be able to get that kill. Well, Darius is around. I have W up now, but I didn't have it up at the time, so that's why I didn't use it. We'll keep our W around the area. Okay, Bard is gonna die, I would say. Oh! Okay, maybe not. Oh, I think we just saved him there, potentially. We potentially just saved the Bard there because of Darius's ult starting to go off. This is... oh, alright. Okay, we will just get on out of here. That was a little bit ambitious. Oh, okay, we got a double kill there. That's amazing. Awesome. Okay, all in all, amazing. They went really hard for me, but my team was able to clean it up, so amazing job. I just said amazing like 50 times in that sentence, but I'm just glad that we're starting to come back into this game. Alright, so looking at their team, looking at them now, they don't actually have a lot of armor on them specifically, but I do think the Lord Dominic's will be beneficial anyway, because it isn't just bonus armor, it's just armor in general, just general armor penetration. So we'll pick that up and head into our Infinity Edge next, I think. Looks like Shyvana's going for the red buff. But okay, I guess. I would have liked to have had that, but that's okay. Nasus is going to go for blue buff, I guess, for whatever reason. Now Dragon is coming up in just around 3.5 minutes, so nothing that we need to be too aware of right now. But, you know, something to just be aware of in general. Okay, they are hanging out around the Dragon area. I mean the Baron area, sorry. Now I do have a ward, but Misfortune and Leona showed up in mid lane. Darius is around there somewhere. We will just ward that Baron now, I think, just to get our ward on cooldown quicker. And just to get some preliminary vision as well. Like, they will be able to clear it very easily, obviously. Okay, I won't be able to get anything there. Okay, I will ult here to try and help out. Okay, that won't end up turning out too much. But hey, they won't be able to do Baron at the moment, I don't think. So that was just unfortunately our team getting caught out there, getting a little bit too hypey. So again, I don't have my ult. So, and I also don't have a ward. Okay, we will manage to get their support at the very least, but they are going to be able to secure that Baron there. Okay, if we can just sort of stop them from backing a little bit, then maybe we can do something here. Yeah, it's getting a little bit risky. Okay, well, we stopped them for a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna end up being a good thing. And I just need to leave now, I think. So I will do that, because they had the Darius around there and everything, so there was no way I was going to be able to help out with that situation. So I will just leave here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, and I will just have to flash and Gale Force to get out of that. Because they had a vision there, which was very much on the unfortunate side of things. We do have an Infernal Drake coming up in a minute, so we will just back here, sell our Doran's Blade and get a BF Sword. Darius is splitting in the top lane, which is very bad for us, and Nasus is... okay, Nasus is going to be okay down there. Now, in terms of where I should be, I think I should be around the... okay, yeah, so Darius is leaving, so I definitely need to be around the dragon area. I was tossing up in my head of whether I should be helping stop the Darius, or whether I needed to be around the dragon area, but because it's Soul for Infernal Soul, I think it's more important that I be in the area of dragon right now. Okay, make sure we just get this ward here. So we need to be very careful around this Darius. We don't really have good setup in the area. I do have a trap which I can lay down over here. Okay, we will manage to get it, which is awesome. Okay. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to get out of here. So we will be able to get away for now. They will likely chase after us, which they are. We'll just stop her a little bit there. We probably aren't going to be able to get out of this in general. We are probably going to just have to try and stall for time. Doesn't look like they're chasing after me anymore. So I will have to back here and try and help out with base. Which is what we will have to go and do right now. Hopefully we don't lose this game, because I feel like we've played very, very well this game, for the most part. It's just sort of Darius that's causing the main issue for us right now. But we do have Infernal Soul, so we do have a lot of extra damage on our side at least. Veigar is around here. I don't have my ult, so it's going to be very hard for me to do too much here. Okay, we are going to be able to get to the Darius at least. Okay, this is a very finicky situations here. Okay, we are going to be able to get the Veigar probably here. Oh, not quite. I will have ult again right now, so... Oh! Okay, we both have the same idea. Hopefully I can get out of the minion range. Oh, okay, whew. I'm okay. Oof. Okay, so Ivern is still alive somewhere. Red buff is not up. Whew, that fight was very intense. We probably won't be able to get too much off of winning that fight though, unfortunately. Just because we had a lot of our members die as well. But I can go back and get my Infinity Edge at least. And build into... Trying to think of what I should build into next here. Probably a QSS. For when I don't have my cleanse up. Like now, for example, I don't have my cleanse. So I really am going to need a QSS, I think. Oh, Nasus is going in on this guy. Yeah, and I'm just dead now. And that's GG, I think. Unless they can somehow defend this. But because Nasus and Bard just decided to... Well, mainly Nasus, actually. I don't think it was really Bard. I didn't see how Bard died. But, yep. And then Lux just kind of knocked the Darius over the wall with her. So I did Gale Force into the Leona ult, in fairness there, accidentally. Obviously that was 100% unintended. I should have just let Nasus die. But it is what it is. We just make one mistake on our side after Nasus does that, and then it's just game over. But I think we played well for the most part. I don't think we did too many mistakes or anything like that. So... Not something I'm going to get too hung up about, I suppose. I will honour the Lux, because I think she played fairly decently. And yeah, in the end it just came down to one mistake on my end that sort of threw the rest of the game. I'll let them end it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Looking at the damage graphs, obviously they had a lot of damage because of just Darius was the main issue. Misfortune obviously did a lot of damage as well, but she wasn't the main issue in my opinion. It was mainly just the Darius. And I guess Veigar in a sense as well, but mainly Darius in my end. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And I hope you guys will tune in for the next time as well. Catch you later.